My name is Alpha Ngwenya, and today's date is August 4, 2016. The password of this speech is sunset, and here are my audience. The topic of today is solving homelessness. The sound of the big and smelly garbage truck collecting a pile of dirt next to me woke me up in a state of shock. That particular sound sent a chill of fear down my spine. I was so afraid because I sprang from the pile of blankets. That is a euphemism of basically saying from the pile of cardboard boxes that had enclosed me the entire night. And if I was only a step too late, I would have died just like that. Because the garbage truck might have drove over me as it was collecting the pile of dirt that I was sleeping next to. Ladies and gentlemen, what pains me is that I almost lost my life because of homelessness. Because I was homeless, I almost died. And we have 36,000 people in Arizona state who face the same consequences every single night of their day because of homelessness. And according to me, homelessness is nothing but a serial killer that devours the society. And being homeless is not something that any living individual should endure in this particular society. We need to stand together and solve homelessness, the serial killer, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I was able to move out of homelessness, there are other people that fall. There are other people that find themselves being homeless. That means it can happen to anyone. And according to Section 330 of the Public Health Act, it defines a homeless individual as someone who has no accommodation, who has no place to stay, who lives in either abandoned buildings or abandoned cars. And in basic terms, we basically say that a homeless person is someone who doesn't have a home. That is not fair, not having a home. And the statistics show that 1 in every 84 Arizonians is homeless. And those are the statistics released yearly by the St. Andrews Homeless Shelter. We have Estelle, 2014, who wrote in his article, in his journal, that if the government does not intervene and take the homeless issue seriously, then we will have an influx of homeless in the next coming 10 years. So ladies and gentlemen, homelessness is a disease that has a lot of causes. I will look at the basic causes of homelessness and try to bring the proposed solutions. Drug addiction is a cause of homelessness. And how does it start? It starts simple. Someone gets addicted to a particular drug, either cocaine, methane, or marijuana. And what do they do next? They sell their phone in order to attain a drug. Tomorrow they sell their car. And the day after that, their house is gone and they are homeless. And for us to bring a solution to that, I suggest that we create a drug addiction network, which becomes a society that is so engraved in the community that if they suspect that someone is suffering or someone is now addicted to a particular drug, they take a stand. They take that person, instead of that person being arrested, that person is taken for rehabilitation. And at the same time in rehabilitation, they are educated, so that by the time they recover, they are good people of the society. We have poverty being something that is really killing the people in the community. People are being homeless because they don't afford rent. They're not affording food. They cannot even afford to have their own apartment. And the only way to solve that is to provide apartments for those people, is to provide subject housing for those people. According to Move for America 2013, the organization has been building, for now, they've built 700 houses for homeless people, permanent houses for homeless people. And they say that the only solution is to build more houses for homeless people and give them some funds, some stipends for those people to live with. And that is a solution that only needs money to force. So it means we all need to produce something in order for those houses to be built. We have mental illness being a very, very cause of homelessness. And according to Move for Hunger, they also say that 26% of homeless people have a particular sort of mental illness, and the only way to solve mental illness is to raise awareness towards it and have more research being done towards it, so that if a kid shows a sign of homelessness when she is or he is 2 years old, or shows a sign of mental illness when they are 2 years to 10 years old, that case is dealt with there and there, because everyone is aware of that. What are we doing in that way? We are basically solving the homeless problem in 10 years. That kid can get treatment when they're only 10, and that kid is prevented from being homeless. And we are solving homelessness in the coming 10 years for that kid. And we also have other causes. I can go on and on and on and on of the other causes of homelessness, but ladies and gentlemen, it is our duty. Instead of using that $100,000 to get the trip of your life, why don't you just take just a tenth of it, only a tenth of it, and give towards homelessness? A tenth of it, make donations to organizations that are working towards making a change. It's high time. Just after that, ladies and gentlemen, let's make that donation. And always remember, if you're not homeless today, it doesn't mean you won't be homeless in the coming 10 years. Homelessness is unpredictable. Thank you.